So I've always been into finance and money, and like ever since I could remember. Like when I was little, I handed out business cards to people and had no business, just for fun. And then when I moved to America from China, I auctioned off all of my belongings. So like pens, notebooks, auctioned for money, and I was really happy with that. So always liked money, and naturally just went into the field where that's what we do for a living. With personal finances, I got into it mainly just watching like my coworkers, like they have like very established lives, and then they would tell me about like they're investing in this, that, and yeah, that's where I started with personal finance and just educating myself. So I currently am a senior financial analyst at a medical devices company, and I do technical accounting, which is like a specialized area of accounting. We do just like specific accounting topics. So basically like a glorified accountant. So like people my age, like how they struggle with their finances. I think the most I see is people thinking they have to live like paycheck to paycheck because they can't keep up with their expenses with their income. I think the hardest part is basically having enough income to cover like all the expenses and limiting your expenses to like I guess like living frugally. That's one area that a lot of people struggle with. They can't keep up with their expenses basically. Yeah, so my goal is to share my passion with finance and help to educate people that don't have the privilege of working in this industry and learning things that basically are not taught in school, which is unfortunate. There's a lot of things like how to do our taxes or how to invest in a 401k that nobody has taught us. So I want to be able to share that with my friends and family and with a bigger audience. So that's why I created an Instagram page to spread the word and just help out people. And feedback has been good. I've been getting a couple of clients, like a lot of like friends of friends, or yeah. So it's been pretty good. It was really fun to film. I am a huge fan of Millenial Money and all the reaction videos that people do. So I just applied to it and they called me back. And it's like my dream come true, because I always thought like all my friends say like, oh, you should be on that, or like you would be the like, you know, the perfect person for that show. So I'm like, okay. And yeah, it was really fun to be a part of something that I'm a fan of. The most recurring struggle is the not knowing how to or where to put their money. So you have your paycheck that you get, and you don't really know necessarily how much I should be saving, how much I should be investing, and where to invest that. So that's what I'm hoping to achieve through my Instagram page, is to help people out and give them a structure, because it's really the best thing about or I guess the most important thing about finance is keeping an organized structure. It's basically like kind of having a plan, like what you should do. Like when you go to school, you have like, you know, 9th grade, you have this curriculum, 10th grade, you have a plan. So basically having a plan in place is the best thing that someone can do for their finances.